Hello and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. We're looking for some guardians to kill. One is over here, I've been there already. We have to fight a vampire, find the source of power in Sunderland Gorge. I say we fast travel to Folkreth. Let's summon Arvak. So it's a fair travel, say. Fort Kastov. That's a weird name for a fort. Okay. I say we do Sarana's quest first, and then we'll go and do the rest of them. What's the hurry, guys? Do you have any ebony weapons?
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Just one ebony thing. Do you have any ebony ingots? Okay, good. We also have some dwarven arrows and orcish arrows. Still don't know what to do with this rose, but I am going to sell you some potions. There you go.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
I will. Okay, the ebony bow. That will give me one level at least. There you go. And this as well. Good.
Only a hearty soul travels. Take a look.
Actually, I don't need to sell.
Steel's worth every something.
What the?
Going to enjoy killing you.
You need to nail that, but I can have a fight. Yeah.
Just scratch.
Dust. Oh, that looked cool.
You were talking to that murderous savage, and then he escaped. What?
He's dead.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. Let me guess.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
Sure. Anyway, there is another marketplace right there. Let's see if you have the amulet of Mara that I need.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Well met. Take a look.
Honestly, don't have what I'm looking for. Weapon. Well, you can have the legendary thing.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret.
Don't threaten me. You're way too pathetic.
You'll find my brother Soloth and I are the only true Nords in fun.
There's also an alchemist not very far. The Great Concoctions. Usually alchemists have work for me.
Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
So, Great Concoctions, that's a name.
I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke.
Sure, there aren't many red guards in Skyrim.
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
That's incredibly creepy.
Take a look.
Yeah, sure, I'm gonna purchase everything you have. And I'm gonna sell this amazing sword to you. Not this ring, however. There.
I'll take my leave then.
Oh, good. Do that.
Yes? What is it that you want? Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Yeah, about that, I honestly don't know why I can't purchase a house from you.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
Sidgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Great. Well, that's gonna take some time because we actually have priorities. So, shall we go for this vampire? And the Moth Priest's knife? Defeat the Guardian Bear? Wipe out the Dremora witches? Kill the bandit leaders? And find the source of power. Defeat the Guardian Mammoth? Okay. We have things to do. Let's start with the Moth Priest and the vampire.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
No, you shouldn't. Let's talk.
I can't really help you. I'm just Dengir's maid.
You're lying. I can find some use for you. Anyway. This way. Right, go. There are things in Folkrund that I need to do. Keep running. There is a fort here. It's not like something I would need. Am I going the right way? I honestly cannot say. I'm going to assume that I don't need to go this way, but there is another path. Are you vampires? Altmer just a seer. Oh!
But the best you can do.
There goes one of you.
Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth.
Elven supremacy, you say? A Dalmar prisoner here. He's incredibly brave, as you can probably see. Can't even place a good blockade here.
Tell you what, you start running so I can see. Hey, watch it.
That must be the last of them.
Somebody help! If you know any true last mistake.
Well, so we found some Dunmer ambushed by some other guys, and then we killed someone because he was there, we were bored. Vampires, of course. No, those are bandits. Okay, mage, you have my attention,
I cannot best. What's the hurry?
says the dead woman. So, should we deal with the vampire first, or the moth priest? Let's go with the moth priest's quest. We might actually use a runner this time around. We are no longer dependent on stealth. I think this is the right way to go. Don't make any mistakes, please. And yes, we were there once. We shall reach that place once more.
What now?
Let's go.
I knew you'd miss me.
Yeah, sure.
This must be the place.
You're pushing it. Look at the hanging moss. This place is wonderful.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
He's not my friend. He is my servant. And you are nothing more than a tool. Impressed yet?
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Okay, what can we do here? Look at all the yellow flowers. Do I even know what they do? They resist poison. Good to know. Ancestral moss. What do you guys do? Ow. Just moving around gathering flowers.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
I mean, it wasn't that difficult.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Well, you're a vampire. Your eyes deceive you because they see in the dark. I have no idea what yellow flowers do. And what is this place? I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Someone really works hard to bring us this. And I have to say, was it worth it? Oh yes. As I said, beautiful. As in, it's pretty enough. Was that a dragon tongue I just captured? There we go.
I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Up there, sure. Read the Elder Scroll Blood. What happens if I read an Elder Scroll not so blood? Say, dragon. Oh my god, my eyes! But apparently I do need to read the other one. What is this? I actually recognize that symbol on the lower left.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Never mind that, it worked.
After everything we've been through, it'd damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
I do indeed. It's a place called the Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scroll gave me its exact
Then
location.
let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
I'm afraid it's already too late. What do you know about this aerial bow?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
So what does it have to do with the sun?
Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
What exactly does it do?
And that part, I don't know. Once we have it, where'd you come from?
Okay. That was incredibly rude, guys. A gargoyle brood. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Can't capture any of these butterflies.
Be
A
careful.
master vampire.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, that'll teach you. Just backhanded you to oblivion. It is the fate of all who stand against me. I'm not even gonna collect their dust, they're not worth it. We've gathered so many ingredients from this place. Far less beautiful now, I think. Right. Let's move out. Bloody hell, that's a lot of blue. Always like that jump, it looks very cool. Okay, so this cave, I think I know where I saw it. No, I know. It's somewhere here. There it is. I've been there already. Apparently there was nothing of interest inside. This way. Cool. Move. Oh, can I ask you to turn me into a vampire again? Apparently not. Later then. Or never. Even if you don't have the ability, I'm sure I'm gonna find some vampires with the willpower to turn me back into what I am. Yeah, I'm going the right way. So there is a keep here, or a tower at least. There it is. There'll be vampires inside. Let's burn them all. Except you. You can keep on living. Sounds like a great idea to me. Kill only the bad vampires. Shields up, weapons online. Don't worry, they have no idea we're here. Still. Nice haircut. Yeah, I trimmed it a little bit too much. So what? A Nordic mace. That's fine. I think. It's barred from the other side. I have a mace and a guard. I like her face. Incredibly white. And what else? Really? It's marked as owned. I mean, I'm not gonna judge it, but it's owned by vampires, so they won't need it, right? Impressed? You really shouldn't be. Well, that was an interesting scream.
Right into my... Who's there? I knew I heard something.
There you go. The last one stands there. Let's go finish it off. Hey, there's a puppy here. Oh my god, what did you do?
Thank you.
You're welcome. A black soul gem. Okay, puppy, time for you to be free. There you go.
This is my hunting ground. No!
I'm not gonna die like this.
No more!
You tried to heal. That's hilarious.
We are rounded! Fall back! Do your worst!
I will just stop running. There you go, see? Not that difficult. Petty soul gem. Health. Okay, this is for me. Sarana's vampire fledgling. Yeah, it makes sense. Right, we still have places to be, vampires to kill, and other creatures to backstab.
It is no matter. This fool will be the next act of the show. Did you hear something?
There's something up. Where'd you come from?
And there goes the Grand Lord of this castle. By the way,
Back here.
what was the point of that thing?
Get back here.
I yield! I yield!
You healed.
Hey, watch it!
Funny if you should say that. Songs of Skyrim. Revisit. Okay, let's take a look at that. Ragnar the Red is a traditional song of Whiterun. Despite the grim final image, the song is generally regarded as light and rollic, and a favorite in the hands across Skyrim. Ragnar the Red, there was once a hero named Ragnar the Red. The Dragonborn comes. Our hero, claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes, with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord arts. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our throne. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your dead, we will drink and we will sing. That's not gonna happen. Actually, it might. If I don't find Ulfric to my liking, I might as well bring him down. Oh, look at that. A chest. And there was a flawless diamond inside. Nothing else we need. True disappointment, honestly. Shall we move out? Okay, next. Do I need to return to Falkland? Okay, yeah. We need to do that. I have a question. We need to go here to defeat the Guardian Mammoth, which is the most powerful of the Guardians thus far. The Guardian Sabercat, which I guess we're gonna get an eye from, or a tooth. Depends what Ghost drops. Okay, where am I? I see. I need to turn around and find a way out. Through the mountains, I guess. Just jump over here. Bet I can jump over there. Come on. I made a bet. I mean, Arvik can definitely go through that. No worries, I was able to do it alone. No need for no ghost horse thing. Oh, a dragon. That's surprising. Ebony boots. And they're muffled. Very powerful. I'm gonna have my shield. We can actually block some damage from flames and whatever else you can throw at me. Yeah, see? Not very powerful. Just land so we can have a proper battle. Not that you can do any damage to me. Any real damage. Land, you coward. Finally. They broke your tooth. Block 77. The Dawngar shall have your bones.
Done and done.
Thank you, Serana. I could have done it without you. You're gonna give me your soul, dragon?
Fine.
Okay, that's why Ethereal is such a great shout. I mean, I could have used a longer one, just to make sure that I won't die when I fall, but it's fine.
Fine. See.
Much better. There you go. See, we brought the mountain down. You're going the wrong way. Just saying. Right, now just follow the roads and you'll be there in no time. I'm sorry, who the hell are you supposed to be?
I love a good fight. That the best you can do?
That's all you got?
You're a tough one, aren't you? Just stole my cue. Taking this and this and this and the helmet. The rest you can keep, I don't need it. I should be almost there. Am I going the right way? No.
Fine. Yeah.
There you go.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
What crimes?
Smart woman. Now come along with us. Take any stolen goods in your...
Don't ask what happened. I really don't know.
Steal's good, but looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
What do you care? Give me all the items you have here and I'm gonna give you a potion. It's magical. Now get lost, I have work to do.
Right out here. Can you stand it?
Only a the finest weapons and armor.
For a moment there I thought I have to kill someone. Oh right.
Good steel's worth every septim. Remember that.
Which one of you should we speak with? This guy. He's in the inn, I bet.
I've got a lot of respect for the restoration school.
Dead Man's Drink. Wonderful name.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Damn it, I told you to leave the bear outside.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to... Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after bear up north.
Very well.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Cerulean Brother Wine. Okay, taking that as well. You can have this helmet. And the boots. Yeah, I don't care that you don't have any money.
Hear any juicy... Oh, I wouldn't come... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Wait, can be the only room that has a bed in it? Preposterous. No rest for the werewolves. Fredus.
Hey, let me know if there's anything else you need.
Indara and I like to keep to ourselves and run our farm.
Seriously need to step...
You're going
Thanks.
to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
He's great.
Okay, the hunting
Sons and
party.
daughters
We
of
set up
fun.
north, so that's gonna be easy.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Show
Touching the sky, don't care about you.
respect while you're here.
Which one of you should I speak with?
And you and I will be fine.
Let's sleep through the day, because I honestly
Let me
need
know if you need anything. Or
to
take
do
a seat by
stuff.
the fire and I'll send someone over.
Okay. At least at 10 AM, all the stores will be opened and everyone will be out in business.
We drink to our youth. Today's coming.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Thanks. I really need your insurance.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
I honestly don't care what you're saying. Where the bloody hell is this guy? Is that a vampire again? Oh, a dragon. Wonderful. Well, time to kill another one. He's taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Well, that's good, because I honestly don't want him to live.
I'm getting out of here.
Die, Draco!
Just a sec. Thank you. See? Not that difficult. Doesn't even have the bones for it. Okay, I don't know where to look for this guy, so I'm going to disable all the other quests.
Shopkeepers.
Let's get indoors.
There you go.
Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this.
Dead man's drink. Sounds easy enough.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Welcome to Dead Man's Bridge.
Oh, come on, game.
To our youth today.
Okay. Let's try it again.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
My family thanks you. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Thanks.
Mind what you say. The Empire. Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information.
Okay. So many annoying things in this inn right now, I need to leave. Can I talk to the Yarrow? We just killed the dragon for you. Do you not have a house for me?
Bolin speaks much about difficult. Me being a Jarl could my uncle. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl.
Okay.
Falkreath's cemetery reminds us that war is not new here.
You really don't need a sanitary for this to be a reality. All you need to do is look outside a window and you'd see dogs and cats fighting.
I'm the steward here. I served many back in time. Falkreath's reputation, it was Dengir. When Sidgeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me.
Wonderful. Let's get out of here. Okay, it's time we gave up the skeleton key. Is that a bear? No, it's an ox. Oh, close enough, kill it. There is a cave out there. It probably leads to great treasures or great tragedies, depending on who you want to ask. It's actually quite far away, isn't it? So, what do we have in here? Dead people. We are one with nature. And nature received a mace to the face. Typical nature rivalry. So, is there a place we can enter this from? Nope, that was it. Incredibly weak. I don't even think it was a real dungeon. Okay, keep running. Oh, great. What, that's it? One hit and you're gone? Did I disable that quest? No, it's supposed to be still here. What happened here, though? Burnt corpses. And the horse. Seems like a mystery. Nothing I can do right now, so let's keep on moving. Okay, healed. Keep walking. Fine. Let's enter this place. The Twilight Spectre. Speak with the Nightingale Sentinels. Wonderful.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
Oh, come on, you know that I need to ask you the same question. You sense that I'm one of you? Maybe the hood gave me away.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
You were the one to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Oh, so you're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
Well, I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
He was no match for my might.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
I did this in honor of the guild.
You've done the guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Well, I wasn't alone. Carlia helped me.
Carlia? She's still alive?
Wow.
I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Wouldn't she be here then?
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
Don't you mean fading?
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Right. Well, I'll proceed alone then.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
With what? Anyway. So how does the Ebonmere affect us all?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Sorry, what?
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
What?
Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
You don't make any sense, you know that?
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
So, what's wrong with the other Nightingale Sentinels?
With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose, or their original identities.
And you aren't like them because...
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately. So, fortunately, I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away.
Wonderful. Why can't you just take the key?
Whatever is affecting the Nightingale Sentinels is starting to affect me too. As I get closer to the Ebonmere, I begin to feel myself slipping away. Even right this moment, I feel strange, when I don't think I should be feeling anything at all.
Okay, what will I face in the Pilgrim's Path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
Right.
Good luck, Nightingale.
What have we here? Ebony Morax, taking you. A journal, okay, let's take a look at that. I don't know why I let Anders talk me into this plan. He said the place would be filled with riches, but I have yet to see even a single golden coin. To make matters worse, I think the other priests are beginning to suspect we aren't who we say we are. If they discover we are posing as priests of Nocturnal, I'm sure they're not going to simply ask us to leave nicely. I'll leave my watch, my step. As an acolyte of Nocturnal, I have been assigned a mentor, old dark elf fellow by the name of Lithalos. Maybe if I act the part, I can play some information from him about the Pilgrim's Path. Anders swears to me that all of the temple's wealth is stashed within their inner sanctum, which supposedly sits at the end of the path, so my job is to get through the obstacles alive. Lithalos was easier to coax than I expected, gave me a wealth of information on the Pilgrim's Path, but he spoke in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember and share it with Anders. After he's done with his mentor, the only thing Lithalos seemed clear about was that there were 5 tests on the path. This is what he said about them. Shadows of their former selves, sentinels of the dark, they wander even more and deal swift death to defilers. Above all, they stand at vigilance, everlasting, beholden on the murk, yet contentious of the glow. Offer that she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct and yet indicate the path of salvation, a route of cunning with fortune, betraying the foolish. The journey is complete, the Emperor's embrace awaits, the fallen hesitate not if you wish to give her your eternal devotion. He also mumbled some nonsensical phrase like, night is a new day, and how he was that ghost of the sun. I have no idea what these cryptic sentinels mean, but hopefully, during tomorrow's ritual, Anders and I will put everything we've learned to the test. Cool. Is there anything else? I mean, it's a big empty room with basically nothing. Well, the definition of nothing is basically empty. So I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe I'll find an alternative path. Wicked. So I bet I will have to kill the rest of the sentinels. Of course you do. What, you had Alros? Okay. Pirate King. Books and riddles. Let's search this. Greater Soul Gem. Ultimate Magicka. Ooh, meat. Great. I become so much better at thieving when I'm drunk.
Mortal friend. No one hides from the dead.
You forget something though. The dead are not masters of anyone who's alive. Anyone else left? Good. Let's move out then. Wait, is this where we started from? Yep, okay. Then I have taken the wrong turn. No matter, we can always fix our mistakes.
Mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.
What happened there? Where did that spike come from? I see.
Fine!
Well, that didn't help. As fortune would have it, we have quite a lot of health. Well, that was easy. What's next? Okay. There is a door behind her. It's a mystery. Okay, what can I actually do? Not that difficult. Any other sentinels that I need to kill? Ow. The inner sanctum. Before proceeding forward, so there are more sentinels. Very well. There is also a master lock here. I'm gonna miss this key. Anything special in here? Doesn't seem like it.
eternal slumber awaits.
Simple. I think that's all of them. Let's get out of here. An iron door. Great. Do I have to jump? Fine. Ow, thanks Anders. Iron Dagger of Dismay. I can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all the ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nersum's clues he'd collected from Lithlos, I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke's on me, because I'm stuck here, and I don't see a way out. Hope someone comes on soon. I'm getting hungry. Hey, Kalia.
My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to... settle. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck. The die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
Okay, that was stupid. Let's talk to Kalia.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Yes, I could tell by her indifference in the voice.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right, what's that about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
And I can't be all three because...
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
Deselect funny. So what now?
Now, your life as a nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
Right, but what's with everyone wanting my soul after I'm dead? I mean, that's kind of dumb. I mean, I'm a werewolf, which means that I'm gonna go with that hunter dude. I've also pledged my allegiance to some other guys, like Bao. Or Mao, I don't remember. What about you?
The guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
The beginning.
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Okay, tell me about the Agent of Stealth.
The Agent of Stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
Sounds boring. What about subterfuge?
The Agent of Subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
And Strife?
This Agent of Strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
Well, honestly, I think the one of Strife is the one for me. So, who is Nocturnal?
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
Never met a thief that worshipped her, anyone?
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Oh, funny.
You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
Well, I have my skills, no powers or magic.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
Sounds like she just wants us to suffer.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer? Does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
No, not really. Tell me about the Nightingales.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum.
Ah, yes, the death of Gallus. 25 years, or as he said, eternity. Always been a more on that one, hasn't he?
Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
And what is your purpose?
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Cool.
Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Carlisle?
Cool.
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Okay. Don't know what I just did, but... Anticlimactic.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it?
How will I know if I'm needed here?
If this place is in danger ever again, the shadows will call. Should the need arise, a portal connects the sepulchre and Nightingale Hall. Use it whenever you wish.
Where will you be from now on?
I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Since it's your home as well, I hope to see you and Brynjolf there. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim's cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusty now, can we?
So where did Gallus go?
Gallus's oath has been paid. His actions have satisfied the terms. Now his spirit becomes one with the Everglow, the realm of perpetual twilight and the cradle of shadow.
Oh. What?
No, not gone. He's become one with the shadows. This is the greatest honor a Nightingale can possibly achieve. In death, he's become a part of that which we used to live.
Part of the darkness around us.
Absolutely. When we say, walk with the shadows, we are asking those Nightingales who have passed on to protect us. It's believed that they are literally what guides our uncanny luck, by placing their hands in ours. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through. Farewell. Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
Well, honestly, the lore of this place is terrible, but I did like that we gained nothing of use and lost the skeleton key. This entire journey was a waste of time. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.